Hey everybody, it's the Badass Valkyrie, Amy Graham, and today I'm going to be reviewing these fabulous Nomad notebooks. I was a supporter in their Kickstarter, and these just arrived today, this afternoon, at my office, and it has been torture waiting to get into these. Now, all I've done is slit the spines here so that I can get into them easily, and I'm not struggling to open up the packages. But that's it. I have not been able to open a notebook, feel the paper, anything. So I wanted to make sure that I did that for you guys. This is the thank you card that came with the notebooks. And it says, thank you. We wanted to extend a personal thanks for you, or to you, for supporting Nomad Notebooks. And this is from Lamar and Ben. They are two graphic designers that actually came up with these types of notebooks with multi-surface paper in each of the notebooks. And we'll go through all of these. Now, you can follow them on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter. I actually found them on Instagram because I was starting my first traveler's notebook, and I had seen a traveler's notebook that had a map cover, and I wanted that. I have always been intrigued with maps since I was a little girl. I've collected various maps throughout the years, and I just love the look of that particular traveler's notebook insert, which this is the only one that I could find, not knowing at the time that you could make covers for whatever you wanted to do. This is their Sea+Air+Space pack, and this is actually their premium pack. It is $11.99 for 3 notebooks, and it comes with cream paper, graph paper, white paper, colored paper, white paper, and map paper inside all of these. And we're going to break into each and every one of these. But in here, the covers are sea, air, and space. And this one is the air that you can see here. They also have, for $9.99 on their website, these 2 packs. This is the graph pack, and it has hex, dot, triangle, hex dot, square, and cross type graph paper. And as someone who is interested in starting their very first bullet journal in 2018, this pack intrigues me greatly. So I am very excited to see these different papers. And then you have the planner pack, which is also something that I love, as all of you know. And this has a task list, a calendar on 2 pages, and a think space. And again, all different papers. And we will go through these and show you. They are all made in the USA. They each little notebook has 48 pages, just like the same size field notes and same size Moleskine pocket notebooks. And I mean, I use these types of notebooks all the time. I use it for my asthma tracker to track when I have symptoms, when I get allergy reactions, that kind of thing. I use it for a yoga journal. I use these in all of my Hobonichi books because I can just slip one of these in with my weeks, or I can slip one in my tambourine zip cover with my cousin, and they don't take up a lot of room. And so I can write notes, lists, whatever I need into these and not feel bad because I can just rip it out, whatever I need to do. So let's go ahead and get into these because I am dying to get into them. So we're going to go ahead and open the planner pack first. And I'll try not to shake you guys off the table here, just because I really want to get into them. So, this is the first one. And so, okay, first off, let me just say the paper feels awesome. It's thicker than I thought it would be. It's thicker than you find in a Moleskine or a field notes, but it's very substantial. So in the front cover, you've got a 2017 and a 2018 calendar. Then you have this think space, and then you have the undated calendar. Let me get this in shot here. Let me move these out of the way. So you have an undated calendar with a note space there. Then you have a task list and a think space, undated calendar, task list, think space. So, and that's all on white paper. So, I love that the calendar is on a grid page. That's awesome. And I love that you have this hex hexagon bullet listing there. And so these are stapled, they're not sewn, but I like that just fine. I also love this little detail here where the corners are cut. I think that just adds to the notebooks. It makes them a little bit different. Instead of having it be rounded, that they are cut. You can probably see it a little bit better on this one. But I really like that. And then in the back, oh, nice. You have a 2019 and a 2020 calendar. So you have 4 years of calendar at a glance, and I think that's great. It's also got their website, Made in the USA, on the back of that one. And we're going to go ahead and see with the planners, that looks like the same paper and layout as that one. So you can see the two different covers there. So it looks like in the planners, the cover is the only difference. So, but let's see. So you can have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So obviously I'm betting it's a year. You can have 12 months in the book. And so the planners are all the same white paper, and but the different pattern, or the different prints. So again, you have the Think Space, which is just a plain white paper. Although you can see the grid. Well, no, you really can't. Then the calendar, the monthly calendar, undated, and then the task list, and it all starts over again. So that's the planners pack, and you get 3. We're going to go ahead and go into the graph pack next, which I am very excited about. So let me open this, get out of these. All right, this is the dot grid, or no, this is the cross grid. If you can see that, yeah, it's called the cross. And so, all right, you've got the cross grid on the inside of the cover. Then you've got dot grid. I think that's dot grid. I will be honest, my bifocals are not that good, so I can't tell. It looks like dots. So, I'll get you up there close enough on the camera. And then you have the, this is the triangle. And that is very interesting. I think this is the hex dot, because you have the hex pattern in the dots there. And then you have the squares. And then you have the cross. And then you have the hex. And then you have the dot again. So it starts out with dot, triangle, hex dot, square, cross, hex, and then dot again. So, and then you just have that going throughout, that same pattern throughout the book. And you have the cross pattern inside the covers on that one, and with their website and Made in the USA on the back of that. With the this is the square pattern, and I'm imagining, okay, so that's got the square pattern on both sides of the cover, and then again you've got the dot, and it looks like they're repeating the same page styles. So you've got the dot, you've got the triangle, the hex dot, the square, the cross, the hex, and then the dot again. So again, each of these has 48 pages. And so you have those two. Then you've got the hex cover inside and out. And again, the same patterns repeated on the pages. So These are a solid paper. It's a smooth paper, and it's thick, which I'm going to love using. I am sure it is fountain pen friendly. Unfortunately, I did not bring a fountain pen in here. Maybe if I put you on hold after this one, I will go grab one of my fountain pens to see how it does. Now, again, those 2 packs are $9.99 for a 3-pack. This one is their premium pack, and it is the Sea+Air+Space pack, and it's $11.99 on their website. So let me go ahead and open this one, and we will go from there. So this is their air pack, and this one actually has photos in it, I believe. One of these, yes. And in the cover, historic airman photos. You've got a cream colored paper. You have the graph paper. Then there's a white page. Then a colored page. So that's like a periwinkle blue, it looks like. That has some different flecks in it. Then you've got a white paper again. And then you've got a map page, which I love. And then you start over again with the cream. So that goes through and that repeats throughout the entire notebook. And then on the back, you have a different photo, historic photo. So that looks to be one photo on the back, on the cover, on the inside of the cover. So I would imagine these are probably Tuskegee Airmen, but I'm not sure. I could not see, I didn't see any reference on their website as to which photos they were. But I love this one. This is the one that I saw that I fell in love with immediately. However, being that I am a huge sci-fi geek, this one called to me as well. And this is their space notebook. And so you open it up, and it has NASA, a historical photo of NASA, and this is the Friendship 7, it looks like. And if I was the really hip and cool person that actually looked at these previously, I could probably tell you who that is. I can't remember. I don't know if that's Alan Shepard or who did Friendship 7. But I'm sure somebody out there will leave it in the comments below for me. Let me know which astronaut this is. But this has the cream, and it's got the, okay, so this one has a cross pattern, dot pattern, a white pattern, and this one has a little bit different color in it. This is like a mustard yellow, and then a white again, and a star grid, star map, and so that looks awesome, although I would have loved to have seen it that way. So it does look like that one got put in upside down, sadly. Or maybe that's the way it's supposed to be, but either way, it looks awesome. And although, I guess if you're writing, you wouldn't want to have all of that the same way, I'm not sure. But the fact that it's all this unique paper is amazing. So again, you have the cream page. This is the cross grid, a white page, and okay. So this is the colored paper, and this is the cream paper. So there are 2 different colors in there, but they're of the same hue, I guess. This is like a mustard, but you can see in the paper, in this one, how you've got the different fibers in the paper, which I love. And you had that in the blue in here is in the periwinkle, and you can kind of see the different pieces or the different fibers in the paper. So, and then you have in the back, again, as I said, I want to say Alan Shepard, but I'm not sure. And my husband will probably scream at me because we're both NASA fans. And then finally, the Sea pack, or the Sea notebook. And so it has a beautiful cover. And then you've got a historic photo of, okay, that's got to be John F. Kennedy. And I'm not sure who that person is, but if that's not John F. Kennedy, that sure as hell looks like him. So, but I could totally be wrong, but it's on a beautiful ship. And you have the cream pages. Then you've got the dot pattern, which is very faint, which I like. It will blend in, I think, very well. Then you have the white page. And then you've got the sea green as far as the colored page, again, with the different fibers in it. Then the white page, and then a beautiful map, sea map on it. Pull it down so you can see it whole, which is a different map than what's on the cover and that's on the back. And so that again repeats throughout the notebook. And again, that really looks like JFK. Oh, love those guys. Love that outfit. Anyway, and then again, the back cover showing their website and Made in the USA. So this is the Sea, Air, and Space pack. Again, this is the premium pack because it's got the pictures, the historical pictures in the insides of the covers. So they are $11.99 per pack, 3-pack. But I gotta admit, this is my favorite pack only because it's beautiful. And again, these two won my heart, especially the Air, because that's exactly what I was looking for, was this kind of a map cover. And I could definitely see multiples in a pocket-sized traveler's notebook for me. You know, I may or may not have already scouted out a chic sparrow that these would go into nicely. You know, just because I'm kind of a crazy addict loving notebooks. So all of these together were what I got through the Kickstarter, and I love them. And there is a part of me that wants to get a traveler's notebook cover that would have all of these in it, but no, it would be a little bit too thick for me. I mean, that would almost be as thick as my cousin in my tambourine, my Hobonichi cousin in my tambourine. But they are all beautiful notebooks, very well done, and they are beautiful and very colorful. Colorful? I can't even talk tonight. Again, they're all made in the USA, which I love, and they are beautiful paper. I'm going to put you on, let me just go grab one of my fountain pens, and I will be right back. Magic of editing, we will be able to do a pen test. Now, this is my Pilot Retro Pop, and we are going to do this in, we'll try it in this one. Move these out of the way. They all have the same style of paper, and so we're going to do a pen test page. And this is my Pilot Retro Pop with my Usaki ink. Then we will do, this is a Pilot Varsity in purple. What else do I have in my bag here? We have a Inkjoy. Sorry if you hear my little girl trying to get into the room because she saw me go out and she thought I was done. So this is the Inkjoy Papermate pen, regular ballpoint pen. We have the Micron 02 Pigma ink. And if I have, this is the Tool gel pen. And I think that's all I've got. I've already done the Pilot. So now, just to make sure everything, it looks like everything is dry. And it looks like the Pilot Varsity which lays down a lot of ink. I did it on it's a medium when you write with it the same way. Has just a hint of ghosting, a little bit of ghosting with the Pilot Retro Pop with the orange ink. Shirazuku, the Yuyaki ink orange, which I love how it kind of ombres. But from the gel pens, you have nothing coming through, and I'm a heavy-handed writer, and so I'm wondering, let me get another Varsity and try it with the, if you flip it over, it is a fine, supposedly, a fine tip, which is kind of odd writing with it on the opposite side. Now it does dry pretty well. I mean, the paper does take the ink in. There is no feathering or bleeding at all on any of those. And the pink didn't ghost nearly as much as the purple did. But again, like I said, the Varsity inks, or the Varsity pens, lay down a lot of ink, especially if you do it with the medium nib, the way it goes out. So there's the pen test on these, and I think it holds up really, really well on these pages. And so I am very excited about these. And again, I just want to point out that I bought these myself. I was part of their Kickstarter, and I have been so excited to get them, and I just had to run home and do a review. So I know it's not my normal day for the reviews, but who cares? These are great notebooks, and they are still all available online on their website. Let me get you one that's easy to see. And it is www.nomadnotebooks.com, and give them a like on Instagram. They are under Nomad Notebooks. You can also find them on Twitter and on Facebook. So they are great notebooks, especially if you love the pocket size. And just imagine everything that you can do with all of those, because believe me, I am. I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Please, if you have not subscribed and would like to, go ahead and subscribe below. Hit a thumbs up if you are excited about these as I am. And again, if anybody knows those particular photos, please let me know, because now I'm going to probably go back and figure it out. But I would be interested to know if that is John F. Kennedy, if that is Alan Shepard, or if that is the Tuskegee Airmen. So, because that's just what's coming across in my mind. So I just have not seen which particular photos they are. And they could be people that just look like them. I don't know, but they are actual historical photos. So if you know, go ahead and comment down below. Or if you have any other questions about these notebooks, please leave them in the comments, and I will try my best to answer them for you. But I can guarantee you that I will be using these notebooks as of tonight. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.